Hello and welcome to Building an Hour, the show where three comedians, you join us on our journey as we build our own comedy hour. This is a episode open for the public. We also have Patreon, and right now hopefully the link for Patreon should come up on your screen. We also have Patreon, so if you want to, if you enjoy the vibe of this show or this series, please join us on Patreon where you get to hear our own material that's actually going into the hour, because this material that you're hearing in this episode is kind of just going out to the public immediately, and the stuff that's going into our hour, we're a bit more protective of, and it's way more fun on the Patreon. So come join us on the Patreon. With the link is now on your screen.
Yeah, I love looking at Mauricio's face when he'd say anything that sounds a bit technical. He's like, "How's the link on the screen?"
What? Yeah, that's true. How is it? Are we gonna link? I don't know, but press the link that apparently will appear in your screen.
Well, whoever's editing in that moment, I guess it'll be me, is going to pop up a little link in front.
Okay. That's nice.
It was fun to hear you describe an external hard drive. What did you call it?
The huge USB on the outside. Yeah. I mean, it is like all these fancy words you use, like it's a big USB on the outside of the computer. Well, I guess all of the USB are on the outside, but you know what I mean, you listener.
Okay.
Okay, that's very good.
Very good.
Do you want to
Excellent.
jump straight into material, or should we have a little
Let's have a little chat. Let's have a little
Okay.
chat. This is what people are paying for in the Patreon, but also here.
Yeah, this chat will be for free. All right, so how's everyone doing? What age is your
Month and a half. The month and a half, my baby. Oh man, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I really recommend it. The saying, if the couple is not working, you should have a kid, and that will solve everything. That's true. So if you're struggling in your relationship,
this is a public episode, so she could watch this. And
oh shit, I gotta go. No. If you're having struggles in your relationship, go have a baby. I don't want to be the only one suffering. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Manu. Yeah.
Isn't she's helping with the edit as well? Is she?
She's helping me with the edit. Yeah. She also makes fun of my technical jargon, but apparently she knows how to use this thing, which she could have said like a month earlier. But she's like, "Okay, stop complaining." She sit down and she did everything.
Nice.
Yeah. Another thing, I'm useless now.
Okay.
That's a problem.
So she's been laughing at you for a month for no reason. She's been watching you struggle.
Well, at least if she's laughing, it's okay.
I did love that, as you set up the file, because I was like, all right, because usually, if you set up the file and you put it into the drive, it usually becomes like, I don't know, Building an Hour ready V4 or something. It was like version 156.
Yeah, that was so fun.
I was like, version 156. There's 155 previous versions of you syncing.
I actually changed that because the actual name before I put it was like in Spanish. It's like puta mierda version 1, puta mierda, like angry, like fucking shit version 1.
Fuck you,
But
Colman.
for some context, I'm very bad at editing this thing. To be honest, probably you will be too. You've never touched the Premiere Pro,
For more context,
I'm proud.
Chris, who is 58?
Oh, 55.
55.
Who's 62?
55.
55. Okay.
Who's 55?
We'll edit that
Just for
bit.
context,
We'll
for
edit
more
that
He's
bit.
context.
getting on absolutely fine.
Yeah,
Chris?
yeah. I don't know how that happens really. But for more context, Jennifer Connelly, we should put a picture
Jennifer
of
Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly is the same age as Chris. Just we have
No
to put
way.
a picture. Yeah. That's awful.
But we
awful.
could do that for any of us. You're 42.
42.
Who else is 42? What famous people is 42? Hold on. Who's 42?
I do this all day.
Who's 42?
Who went famous after 42? Because I still have a chance then.
Each day the list gets a bit
Each
shorter.
day the list gets shorter. Jackie
Who's
Robinson.
42? But I suppose really you want to say celebrity, right? Or good looking. Really, Jennifer Connelly's the same age.
He's the same age as this guy. Can you believe it? He looked like the father, man.
So okay, so Mauricio's the same age as Andrew Garfield,
Yeah.
Carrie Underwood, Chris Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
You know what? Okay. Chris Hemsworth looks a little bit younger than you, but
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield.
He's a little bit buffer.
Andrew
also.
Garfield, the boy, the Superman, the Spider-Man,
Spider-Man boy.
Emily Blunt. You're the same age as Emily Blunt.
That checks.
Okay.
That checks.
Mila Kunis is the same age as you. Okay. Okay. I mean,
Okay.
Jennifer Connelly's one hell of a
Yeah,
contribution.
yeah.
What
Also,
what
Andrew
would be-
Garfield is
it would
gay, so
be-
he does use products and stuff.
Okay.
Let me put in my age. What age am I now? I think
38.
I think I'm 38.
For more context, Messi.
Lionel Messi. I think you'd be saying that
I wonder.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like
yeah,
I think
yeah.
I hold my own Lionel Messi.
Could you set it so that you come up? That'd be quite cool. If you had that level of fame where who's 38 and you turn
Building
up,
an hour
you know.
podcast, you know.
I think Zac Efron. I think I look better than Zac Efron. Ever since he got, I don't want to judge people on their looks, but this man. Did you see what happened? So he got so his face looks so. Have you seen this?
No, what
Hold on,
happened?
one
What
sec,
happened?
One sec. Let me just.
You see, this is exclusive material for the public episode.
Exclusive.
Draco is
Draco
38.
Malfoy.
My God.
So look, I'm gonna go in QuickTime, new screen recording, and then now. So now the screen is now recording, so I can just show you whatever I want
So
here.
what happened to Zac Efron?
So let me show you Zac Efron.
Zac Efron from.
This is what the whole.
Zac Efron from the Twilight saga.
Zac
No,
Efron.
Zac Efron from
Before and after, right? So maybe this is all this show is me showing you
High
the
School Musical.
So
Oh, he botched himself.
his face. Look,
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that now is not even now, is it? Let's be honest.
Oh my God. Oh, he's much cuter when he was 14. I mean,
He's put on some weight.
oh, what the
last
fuck?
few
Is
years.
this
So I
real,
shouldn't
man?
say that. I shouldn't
so
say
Really?
that.
what happened is, so he's always been really fucking good looking and ripped. But and he was always really. What happened was, at some point in the last 2 or 3 years, here's the story he said. Right, he said that he was at home and sorry, he was at. This is just to keep some track of how much time he was at home and he went to the door or something and he slipped and he smashed his head. And he broke his jaw on a staircase, on like the bottom stair of the staircase.
Okay.
I need to get implants and all these jaw surgery.
The only way to save his mouth was to have injections
all
of
these things. What many
botox in his lips.
other people say is he's done too much plastic surgery, and apparently if you take what's the thing that, like if you're a muscle working out.
Yeah, fuck this thing for body
Yeah,
lifters.
apparently, if you take that also makes your face grow. Like it's been like Conor McGregor's face when he was coming back from his injury. I was like, this guy's on what are they called? Hormones?
Steroids.
So apparently, people are like, that looks more like steroids and plastic surgery mixed together.
Oh shit, yeah.
So he's like, no, I fell
yeah, in my house.
in my house.
There was no one there, you know.
So that's the Zac Efron.
But I mean-
accident jaw. Look, so this is that's the story.
Okay.
This is a whole. So how I usually come across this is like the one thing I look at is because like my dad is bald, my hairline is still there, right? It's still holding on.
Yeah, I think that
The-
you're going more and more. You're growing more and more bushy. I think as a
Yeah.
compensation for
so I
potential future.
I actually thought I'd be way further back at this point. I'm
You're okay.
I'm okay. I'm like, you know, because on some level I only wanted to survive till I was 40. I was like, after 40, I can.
Well, I thought the same thing, man. But no. You will still need your hair. Actually, guys, listeners and watchers, if you go to the first episode, I don't know how long ago they would. I'm using a product, and I didn't.
Or to bring back the hair.
Yeah, and I didn't really believe it. But have you seen the difference?
You're using a product.
I am using
Okay,
a product.
Let's
Hold on,
address.
hold
Let's
on,
address that first.
Hold on, we can actually bring up.
Can we before and after of Mauricio?
We can take.
I can show you pictures. I can show you pictures. I can put them for you in the.
Before and after Mauricio. I don't. To be honest, I'm not. I'm not saying this to be mean,
Yeah.
but I have not been thinking, what's Mauricio doing?
Well, I have because you don't see it. I see the difference. I didn't really believe it will work.
Well,
So this is the first episode.
yeah. So this is episode. I have no idea what episode this is. But
Oh yeah, you can see.
No,
what
I
a
got
difference.
maybe not here, but I can show you a picture from that time, like an actual picture, which I took, you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't even fucking believe this was gonna work, you know. If this is just like a thing you get in the pharmacy. If this is true, there would be no bald people. I said, okay, fuck it, one last try at something. And
One last try at something.
I mean, it's getting volume. Like maybe I'm not having more hair, but it's like growing bigger up here, you know. So it is working, and you do need your hair after 40.
Okay, so what you're saying is this product that you've been spraying on your hair for the last few months,
3
your
months.
hair has got longer in that time.
Volume, Chris, volume longer, and you can it hides the little islands of skin.
This hair's growing.
It's working. It's working. Is what I'm
It is
saying.
working.
I'm not gonna say the name until I get some money. So you got until tomorrow.
Last chance.
And the people of the company are like, don't say the name, don't say the name.
Don't say the
So
name.
yeah, I always look up celebrities before baldness before and after. That's
And have you noticed there's a spike in the technology because now you have artificial intelligence. So it used to be usually it was like a picture and then another picture. Now you have this format what is the young actor and then he walks and goes to the old actor himself.
oh yeah.
They're getting better at it.
Yeah. It is fascinating.
And
Yeah.
we can put a clip of that. Who said it in this episode?
Well, I don't know if we can put that in there.
Well, do you morphing? Suddenly you have long.
Okay, Chris,
Long
just
flowing
because you
locks.
gave up 20 years ago, so what
I
are you using
gave-
for your beer? You're making laugh of my products? Do you want us to believe this is natural? I've seen you waking up.
I condition it. I do condition it.
Is that
When
a
I
product?
wash it, I condition it.
You're using products, Chris.
You've
Okay.
seen him
Laughing at
waking
me?
up.
I'm using products.
Look at Colman. Clearly he's using nothing. Not even soap. Okay, guys.
Okay,
Anyway, yes.
Will we jump into? All right.
See how much of that keeps in the actual
I like
show.
the live episodes, people. I like the live episode. No, every episode is live. The physical episodes.
Will we? All right. Yeah. Let's jump into someone's stuff. So who do you want to do first?
That's it.
Okay. But look.
Okay, so
Mauricio.
You want to start with me then?
would you like to start, Mauricio?
Okay.
Would you like to
Are you
start?
stressed?
No.
Let's edit it. So
my
let's go to
mouth
bit.
is
So
dry.
let's start with Mauricio's bit.
Okay, okay,
Mauricio,
okay.
have you got it all ready?
So
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it already from the start.
Well done. Well done. That
so
was
should we
quick.
make this wider? It doesn't matter, right? You're recording?
Yeah. It's all recording. See a little. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's just one page. So, yeah, here it goes. I've tried this a couple of times. It's like a deep take on earthquakes, maybe too deep. Sometimes I feel it goes for a little bit too long.
Deep take.
It goes to the deep earthquake thing. There's a pun there, I guess. Okay, just going to start. Hello, guys. My name is Mauricio. I'm Peruvian. Peru is an earthquake country. Give me a shout if you come from an earthquake country. Best natural disaster by far. Earthquakes are badass, not like those pussy-ass hurricanes. Give me a break. Earthquakes are unpredictable. They don't give a fuck about your plans. Hurricanes you can see slowly forming on the news through the week. That's why they have names. You have to give them a name. Oh, look at it, honey. It's getting bigger. They grow so fast. Only yesterday was a tropical storm, and look at it now, showing us exactly where it's headed. I know. Let's alert everyone so they can evacuate. And also, let's call him Lucas. He had such a Lucas face. Come on, man. What is this, a natural disaster or a gender reveal party?
Okay,
Hurricanes, give me a break. You want to say something?
Yeah, should we go cutting in and do? I think it's easy
Okay.
enough. So, first thing I made was I made on one version, some version of this. It's got comments that I added, but I don't know where that is.
Maybe. I remember another.
Anyway.
I think this should be shorter, but go ahead.
So, anyway,
If we all use this, we could add comments on.
yes,
here.
easily. I edited the one you shared
We
to me.
still hang up.
Anyway,
Okay, let's go.
so we were talking about. I think mentioned before the idea that you could use that connected to
The
the
winds.
winds that have been going now, and the fact that there's all
this is what
all
I
these
choose.
phone scares, these red alerts going off,
Yeah, that's true.
and it's not even a hurricane. What we've had.
That will be a new introduction, Like,
Yeah,
did you
yeah.
get the red alert for the winds in Barcelona? Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Then I was thinking, the other thing I thought is you could have a lot of fun with the names because you're playing on the sort of like parents naming their kids,
Yes.
and I was thinking you could have fun there because they never come up with a name that easily. There
That's
could be
true.
a big argument about have you made your list? I've got my
Yeah.
list. I think there could be fun there about choosing a name.
Yeah.
Of the
yeah,
hurricane.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I think it's already long, but yeah, that could be a tangent.
Yeah, I think
No,
it'd be fun to be like, Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
I
think
want
it's
to call it
actually-
Lucas. I don't want to call it Lucas.
Yeah. He's got such a Lucas face, but I don't know.
I don't think it's actually that long. Actually, I loved reading this. I thought it was really, really fun. Just as a note for myself, anything that's in bold to you, that's like a punchline or something. Is it or?
Yeah, sometimes it is like that. If it's too long, it's because I think there's a whole act out. Look at it. Only last day was. So there's also the fun of the performance.
Okay.
I did love the idea that it's slowly forming on the news. I just thought that was such a funny way of phrasing it. And then almost like where I went off a little bit of a tangent. It's kind of what you have already, but it's almost like hurricanes have a PR team. Like hurricanes are like there's press conference, graphics, 80s music, merchandise.
Yeah, movies.
Movies about the hurricane.
Well,
like,
there's also.
and it's almost like the hurricanes like celebrities. You know, Hurricane Lucas just landed in Florida. You know, it's like the Beatles. Or
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Also, there's the alphabetical rules, so
Yeah.
they can only call it Lucas if it's L. So
Maybe you can have like a.
so there could be an argument about that. I can't call it Lucas because it starts with X.
And no, also like they can have celebrity names. Like if Tropical Storm Lucas meets with Cyclone Wendy, it could be, like these celebrity
ships.
names. Yeah.
Ships, I think they're called, no?
Ships.
Where they put two names together.
That's
I
a
think
ship?
the young people call them a ship. Shipping, yeah.
Well, we don't know what young people
wait,
do, Chris.
what?
Shipping,
Shipping.
where you take two names and turn them into one. If they're in a relationship, so you take their two names and turn it into one.
It's called shipping.
It's
Like
called shipping,
Brangelina. Brangelina.
Yeah.
I thought you were
kinda-
actually saying ships like in the ocean.
No. It's
with a
called
hurricane.
shipping.
No, Chris.
Relationship,
Chris has the
ships.
news of what young people are talking to on the streets.
That's what
So,
the young
yes.
people are. That's what I'm down. That's why I'm in this podcast.
That's
So
what happens when you
I'm
stay
the
outside.
voice of the young.
That's what happens when you stay outside schools for so long. Huh?
The Hurricane. It is a film as well with Denzel Washington. There's got to be some.
Oh, the boxer.
Yeah. He's like story about the hurricane with Bob Dylan
This is
song.
a song.
I know there's probably.
Who goes now, man? Okay.
But,
So gender reveal party. Hurricane. So basically, I'm trying to shed on hurricanes, and if you have to name an earthquake, they will all be called. Oh my God! What the fuck? Jesus Christ! Not again! Helen! It's a big one. Get the kids. And that wouldn't work for the news. Death and destruction in Peru after country hit by earthquake. Oh my God! What the fuck? Jesus Christ! Not again! Helen! It's a big one. Get the kids. Stay tuned. More after the break. Dun, 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 dun. That's the idea of the. Also, have you ever seen an anchor person trying to look calm on TV during an earthquake? No, you haven't. It's never happened. They can't. They're always looking up at those 50-pound lights swinging over their heads. Then they try to run away, but they can't because they're tied to the table by all those wires. Act out. Stay calm. Stay the fuck calm. Johnny, get these things off of me. Okay. We can even agree on what to do during an earthquake. I guess it depends on the way the earth wants to fuck with you that day. Sometimes it moves like this. Sometimes it moves like this. Sometimes it goes like, "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker." I have to move a lot. It's never clear what to do. Too many schools of thought. Move away from the buildings, utility wires, sinkholes, and fuel and gas lines. So basically, float in the void. But also, get under a table, but close to a door, seal, and away from the windows, but not that far away, because the dogs may have to find you 6 days from now under the rubble. This is an crescendo. Let's make it easy on the dogs, okay? They have been under a lot of stress because of the earthquake.
I love that image. Let's make it easy on the dogs.
There's a lot of acting in this. Or
So this
energy,
bit,
isn't it?
this bit's good. I was thinking maybe for me some of it could be a bit simpler because the joke here is the contradictions.
Yeah.
So for me, some of it's a bit complicated, and I get lost in that first bit of sinkholes and all that.
Okay.
I don't know if you need such a long list there, or if it's more about contradictions. So
Okay.
get away from buildings, but under the staircase, or go on the table, but the table should be underneath the door. So I would keep it maybe simpler phrases.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah.
play on the contradictions.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, I think I just read it as like, here's all the ridiculous, like, it's impossible to be perfectly safe. All the advice, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like that there's a lot of advice. So I did an effort to memorizing all these things in English also. Because I think it's absurd that the amount of things you have to do, but also, But I guess what you're saying is like you can still have all those, but put one with the other one.
Yeah, so there's
Mix it up.
clear contradictions of
Yeah.
with the window, be next to the window, but not
Yeah.
too
Yeah,
away from
that's
the
a
window,
good
but not
point,
too
Chris.
near the
It's
window.
I did love genuinely make it easy for the dogs.
Yeah, let's make it easy for the dogs. They're very stressed because of the earthquake. There's
But-
some joke to make probably with the dogs already know when it's going to happen. This kind of alarm system they have. Yeah. Okay. Pussy ass hurricanes. Oh, look at that! A hurricane is coming. Get ready, Toto. We're going to have a great adventure in the wonderful land of Oz. Bullshit. Believe me, if there was an earthquake that hit Kansas, Dorothy and Toto will be fucking dead. It would have been a much shorter movie. Hurricanes will take you to us. Earthquakes will take you to a higher ground. Because guess what? Now there's a tsunami on the way. That's how badass earthquakes are. 2 disasters for the price of 1. Earthquakes will be like, what? There are survivors? Oh, I don't think so. Fuck that. Release the giant waves. Survivors. What do you think I am? A hurricane named Lucas? Long pause. So I have been watching a lot of porn lately. Well, that's for something else. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I mean,
That's it.
I think it's a lot of fun. The Oz, the only,
The Wizard of Oz?
I think I love that with the idea of Wizard of Oz. The higher ground is the only thing I didn't get what you meant by take you to higher ground.
Oh, because I guess when there's a tsunami, they tell you to go on high
Okay.
ground, right? No?
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah,
that-
okay.
is that an
But I
expression?
didn't, but I didn't get it straight away.
Okay.
It sounded like a place, take you to a higher ground. I was imagining.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know, I thought when you were
So-
dead or something. I don't know.
You have to climb a hill.
Yeah.
You are like morally superior, like something like that. Okay, yeah. There was this. I've done it like a few times, and I think I need to shorten a little bit. Every paragraph should be like 3 lines shorter. I feel.
I genuinely, but I genuinely, when I was reading this, I thoroughly enjoy. I like my note. I'm so light on notes because I really enjoyed. Because I feel like you took each idea and explored, but maybe, yeah.
I
but
think
really
for
enjoyed
me, I mean, because I've seen you do it a couple of times, and for me, I don't think it needs to be shortened, but I think you need to get more into it, make more of a point of it. The times you've done it, it's kind of been here's a little bit, and you kind of, I think you've kind of rushed it, so it's been long, but rushed.
Okay, this happens to me often, and I think I'm gonna. Colman is asking me if I always put in bold what I think is a punchline, and I see now there's a whole paragraph in bold, and this, I guess for me this is kind of a rant. So if I put this whole paragraph in bold, it's because in my head, I'm like I have a lot of energy. When you say I'm rushing it, maybe it's like, what the fuck? So I said, give me a break with the fucking pussy ass hurricanes. They're gonna take you to us. This is that should be funny in my head. Then it doesn't work. But this is why this is all in black. This should be like a big ending.
Gotcha. I wonder. Well, here I'd love to see. You've seen it perform. I've never seen it perform, but I'd love to see it too. But I wonder maybe because if you ran right through this, because it's genuinely I read this at I don't know what the fuck a reading pace is, but I read it sort of maybe slow enough, and I was thoroughly enjoying it. So I wonder if you flew through it, I might enjoy your energy. But I wonder what I almost miss because there's really fun ideas in here banging up against each other. Like the you see it growing, like forming on the news. There's some really fun ideas, and I'd hate for them to be washed away from the speed of your delivery.
Because of the rant energy that I want to get.
Because it's true, the whole page, almost the whole page is bold.
Well, not the whole page, only the last paragraph. But you know what joke? It's always worked the 2 times I've done it, and maybe with the reading you don't get it, but if you have to name an earthquake, they would all be called, and this is like an active part, oh my God, what the fuck, Jesus Christ, not again. So it's someone very like, oh my God, what the fuck, not again, Jesus Christ. And then the news anchor is like, death and destruction in Peru after the country was hit by the earthquake. Oh my God, what the fuck, Jesus Christ, not again. That's the funny idea. I like that one. But yeah, that's it. I guess I'm going to do this next time I have a show, and listeners and watchers, you can see my progress.
I also think it would be fun to lean into the pronunciation of hurricane.
Hurricane.
Okay. Now,
Hurricane?
yeah, because in English you're pronouncing it wrong.
Oh, shit.
No, but I think it's fun because who are we to tell a country that has hurricanes and all these weather types?
How do we say it?
Hurricane.
And how do you say it?
Hurricane.
Right. Okay.
Hurricane, and how do you say it?
Hurricane.
Hurricane. Oh my God. You don't know how
But
to
I
speak
think it's
English.
quite fun. I think it's quite fun that we're trying to. We would be like, oh, he's saying it wrong, but you're the one who should be telling us how to say it, probably.
Yeah. You can. It's such bullshit. You can't even pronounce it correctly.
I was going to say, I think that's it, because the English
You can even
have
say
never
that
had
word.
a hurricane.
Hurricane. So you say hurricane.
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 Hurricane. Sounds awful. Hurricane sounds like a Mexican
So I think I
fighter.
would lean into that, the pronunciation thing, because it's noticeable.
Yeah. Bullshit. The earthquakes are much better. Bullshit. Hurricanes. You can even pronounce that word correctly. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Actually, on your idea, Chris, as well, about having fun with the names, like what the names hurricane. There's never like Hurricane Hitler, or like something
Too much distraction.
like like it's always like Luke.
Hurricane Hitler would be quite choosing who actually got killed during the hurricane.
Oh my God! Here we go. Here we go. 6 million dead.
Just be
after-
Jews blowing away in the wind.
I can imagine a picture of Hurricane Hitler
Take
with a
off.
little dark cloud on the top. You know?
Take the star off. Take the star off quick. The wind will never get us.
Oh my God!
Anyway, yes, Hurricane Hitler.
Hurricane Hitler, Hurricane. You never hear Hurricane Jesus.
Hurricane
Hurricane Jesus.
I'm thinking like yeah, and I loved as well the contrast between the earthquakes and hurricanes. Like the earthquake, you're obviously to make the point. Earthquakes just happen out of nowhere. We don't even get a warning. Hurricanes, there's this big warning, and just that you play it. I just like you'd almost like the hurricanes of like in today's age, a hurricane would be on social media. Like
Yeah, sure. It will have a following, you know. Like
yeah.
I guess, of course, this is bullshit. This is comedy, but actually, really, I don't know how anybody can die of a hurricane. You know, it's like go somewhere else, go somewhere else, and just don't fuck around. You know, it's like,
I
how
mean,
did, like yeah.
I
you
see
all
the truth
time-
behind it. It's true. It's coming. They show it on the weather days before.
go somewhere else. It's like, no, this is America. Fuck it.
You should do that.
I don't have to go anywhere. This is America.
It's my home. I can't
yeah,
leave my
yeah.
home.
That's really fun, actually.
And then I guess I can also go with like, yeah, in like natural disaster scales. You got like floods, droughts. What else can I? Droughts, give me a break. You know, like how can I like dispose of social disasters, and natural disasters? What else would you put in there? Famine, eat a sandwich.
Famine.
You know, like famine, eat a sandwich.
Okay, that's so. Here, does that mean that for the next one you'll have performed this?
I would like to. Yeah, I would
'Cause
like to.
I would love to watch this delivery. Be
I will do that. Maybe next Thursday, or I need to find a show. But yeah, okay.
okay. We jump on to myself or Chris.
Thank you guys for the technical assistance. You didn't have to laugh at me during the whole thing, but it's okay.
Will we go with you, Chris?
Okay.
And then
yes.
because then when I'm editing it, I can just finish off.
Okay. Yeah.
finish
So
off.
I should have a video
So
in that
so
folder.
let's
I
go
should have a
into-
video in my drive, which I put in before time. I'm so organized. Oh, Jesus.
So,
No, but this should be in.
oh, is it in the other one? Is it in the?
No, it should be in the public. Should be in the public one.
Are you sure? Public. Maybe it's admin. No.
No.
Comedy sets.
Go on, man, ignore.
No.
Oh my God! Guess who does not? Shit.
Or
Supplement media.
Shit, you
Supplemental
find it.
media.
Shit.
So yeah, so this is basically the background. Then is this is the Winter Olympics, and a Ukrainian athlete was banned from competing in the Olympics because of his helmet.
What is his name?
I didn't.
Do you want to watch
research
it, or
that.
should we
Let's
just
watch
chat
it.
about it? Should we watch
Yeah,
it?
let's watch it. It's only a minute.
Ukrainian skeleton athlete Vladislav Heraskevich was disqualified from the Winter Olympics after he pushed to wear a helmet, honouring athletes killed in the war with Russia. The International Olympic Committee announced the decision after a meeting with Heraskevich early Thursday morning. It had said the helmet of remembrance, depicting 24 dead athletes, violated rules on political statements at the Games. Heraskevich was barred and stripped of his accreditation minutes before competition was due to start at the sliding venue. His team said they would appeal at the Court of Arbitration for Sport. The IOC offered for him to instead show the helmet before and after the race and wear a black band while competing. But Heraskevich said prior to the decision that he would not waver and, quote, betray the fallen athletes.
I think and truly believe that we are here today, we are able to enjoy sport and enjoy Olympics. It's also because of their sacrifice. And I believe they deserve to be here today with me, and also they deserve to be with me in a competition day.
Country President Volodymyr Zelensky showed his support for Heraskevich on X, thanking him for, quote, reminding the world of the price of our struggle. The decision sparked anger amongst Ukrainians at the Games.
It's absolutely unfair. this is reality. This is really happening. It's not a joke. It's not made up. It's real.
Back home in Kyiv, Irina Potts, the artist behind the helmet, said more than 100 athletes have been killed in the war.
That is why I definitely took on this work, to remind the world that we had athletes who could have been standing on the podium there today. Perhaps they could even have won medal, but they are no longer with us.
We dearly wanted him to compete.
Spokesperson Mark Adams says the rules were always clear.
We were happy to provide him with a number of occasions to express his grief. Athletes themselves have asked for a safe space to compete, and this is what we have done.
Speaking earlier in the week, Haraskovic argued that the IOC rule doesn't apply in this case. He said he believed the rule was about harassment, but instead he wanted merely to pay tribute to former members of the Olympic family.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Yes, now you see, I've been criticised for going for the cheap cow jokes and all this sort of stuff, so here's a more meaty subject for us to get into.
I did think it was interesting. They were like, try to keep my notes on my phone. They were like, you can kill people, you just can't tell people you're killing people. It's such an interesting sort of little... the problem isn't the war, it's the reminder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, it's so strange.
It is, for me, it's weird, and it's weird also that no one knows who those people are. If he hadn't mentioned why they're on the helmet, I guess he would have been fine. If he said, "Oh, they're just mates of mine,"
Yeah.
he must have told them that who these people were. The Olympic Committee won't have recognised those people.
Yeah.
But now we know, like, I mean, he obviously wanted public.
So it worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know. Now he's like a hero, which I guess is good.
He must have never have been close to winning gold.
Exactly.
Exactly.
He must have been like, I'm coming dead last, but I can go out with a bit of a fucking...
I'm not gonna get a medal, but I'm gonna get my dick
I'll
blow
get a
in
bit of
the train
publicity.
station. Okay, that's fun. Also, how did these athletes die? Did they went to war and died?
I guess if we were fighting against Russia,
hope-
Yeah, I presume so.
I hope
They were
so.
hardly like one guy just fell down the
I
stairs.
mean, maybe one was drunk driving and hit the other ones in the stadium.
Killed the
Like
other
it
one.
depends. The heroism depends on what were they doing. Like what did happen. I mean, we shouldn't be. Can we? Yeah, we should be laughing at this, right?
Well, I mean, here. There's no one watching anything at the
Yeah,
minute,
that's
so it's fine.
Yeah, we should talk about that at some point. Like
100
later.
athletes.
I just kept riffing on that idea. It's like, we're not upset about violence, we're upset about vibes. I was like, they're former Olympians who are dead, but like, I wonder what the rule is for the governing body. Is it only if they die at the Olympics that you're allowed to show them? Like, do you know what I mean? And also, they're on about that it makes a political statement. But I was like, we're getting like, surely from a Russian perspective, the Ukrainian flag is a political statement.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell, in this day and age, saying I'm a man is a political statement. Do you know what I mean?
I'm a white man, straight white man.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking it's a fun line would be, the Olympic Committee everything has to be very neutral. Okay.
Yes.
Very neutral. So if a Russian athlete wanted to do that, they wouldn't be allowed to either. But wait a minute, there's no Russian athletes anymore.
That's true.
That's the neutrality. That's the level of neutrality they've got.
But there are Russian athletes, right? They
They just can't say they're Russian because that's political.
but they do it in another country or something like that. Right?
They do it under an independent
Special
flag or
Oh,
something.
Yeah. Wait.
So I think it's quite fun, that phrase of, if a Russian athlete did this, hang on.
We ban them.
So we ban them, yeah.
I did, because I had a thing on neutrality as well, because I was like, but to say that you're neutral only because I'm Irish and in World War I and World War II we were neutral, which for World War II doesn't look good years later. But to be neutral is kind of ironically to be neutral is acknowledging that there's a war, or acknowledging, and you're kind of at war. So the sheer fact, like the Olympics committee is like, we're neutral. Yeah, but what are you neutral about?
Yeah,
like,
it's not okay to be neutral. Being neutral is not immediately okay.
But interesting, they don't even have a Russian. That's right. So you're like completely unneutral anyway.
Yeah.
There's tons of fun.
By the way, Peru was the first country in Latin America to support the United States and the alliance.
I thought you were going to say
Ukraine.
No,
I thought you were going to say Ukraine.
No. Imagine that. I think
Peru supporting Ukraine.
No, we were the first Latin American country to support the United States and the whole thing in the Second World War. And I think they never noticed.
Okay, yeah,
first
but
Latin America country to support the United States.
I mean, the alliance.
in the Second World War.
Like I love that.
I was gonna say,
we were
'cause
the first country to support the biggest superpower on the planet.
That's the joke. That's the
we're
joke.
like,
I don't think they noticed. I don't
you
think they
can do
noticed.
it. You can do it, America.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that is
Right there in
the joke. Sorry.
Before Chile does it, you know. Like,
Also, 4 years after the rest.
Chile, you're like,
that's the enemies. Yeah, for sure.
Also, that's 4 years after everyone else got
Yeah,
involved anyway.
They were
Yeah.
supporting him in like 1950. Like, go on, America.
I think we did it immediately, but the letter took like 3 weeks.
I mean, America got in late anyway. America was really
that's
late
true,
to the
that's
thing
They only
anyway.
got in because the Japanese.
Yeah, that's true. That's
yanked
true.
them.
The big mistake on the Japanese. Can we agree on that?
I can't believe
Well,
we
they
could
did
all
often-
be speaking German right now, but they fucking,
I've often heard the Japanese say, "Oh, if only Peru hadn't got involved with it."
no, they heard we were getting involved. I don't know. But yeah, that was the joke, you know, with Peru.
I had when Russia invaded Ukraine, because there's a fear of like they'll just keep invading more and more into Europe, and there's the joke World War II we'd all be speaking German right now. I'm like, well, I'd rather be speaking German than Russian, which is like it's like a weird thing after World War II. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
it'd be so bad. No.
No, yeah.
No. Okay.
Also, another thing I think is fun is that you're allowed sponsors and publicity on the helmet.
Yeah.
There's rules, but you are allowed some sponsorship on the helmet.
Okay.
So I was thinking another good joke would be he didn't have to get rid of those people if he'd actually just
Had them
held them hoping. Yes, smoking the Marlboro or holding a Coke can. You could have left the people on there.
Yeah,
Well, that would be interesting if Coke sponsored it, and then like that would be.
Just have the dead people holding a can of Coke and be like, it's advertising.
Also, I do enjoy this Ukrainian woman, in Cortina, which is a very expensive place in Italy, almost like the Swiss Alps. Like, this is reality. I mean, this is not gonna go anywhere. Like, we are living this at the moment. Oh, you seem to be doing okay.
You specifically. She had a very kind of American accent almost.
Yeah, I think she was. I don't know, but yeah, that's looking for a tangent.
Yes.
And then the artist, she was interesting. I don't know if you told me Ukrainian middle-aged artist, that's the person I will imagine. Yeah. And then the president, man, like Zelensky showed his support on X, and they put like this whole thing. I started to read it, and it was like 2 seconds, like it's gone from the news. Like the guy like write a whole beautiful thing probably, and give it a second, let people read the thing.
Also with the artist, I mean, no offense to the artist, but it's just a few faces painted on the helmet. I don't know if it needed an artist contracted.
We didn't need the artist.
You
We
mean
didn't
like
need
the
the
guy could
artist.
just drawn them himself?
And just stick pictures on or something.
right,
It's
okay.
not,
I thought he
it's
did
not
them
like it was
themselves,
a
to be
huge.
honest, or pictures.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say it's not.
It's like someone in the room said like, we need this news to be 30 seconds longer. Okay, I got the artist. Don't worry,
Let's get
artist.
let's get the old woman.
Yeah, it is weird the way they interview the artist. You're like, someone flew to Ukraine to
You need 1 more minute because I got the artist's son, and he's also. Yeah.
She doesn't speak English. It'll take a bit longer as well because I have to translate.
Yeah, interesting that he had to get an artist and just use the photos.
So Chris, you're gonna talk about this in your next set?
Yes, I think I'm going
Ideally?
I'm going to talk about that. Yes,
There's-
maybe tonight if
Maybe
I get on.
tonight.
If I go on tonight.
At Thorny Thursday.
Yeah, I
You
think
have
I'm on
shows
tonight.
every fucking day, man. I envy you.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's a bit of fun, and it's a bit more of a meaty, controversial.
Yeah.
It is
Topic, I
more
think.
meaty than a cow.
You did say, I think, and you make a good point that like the only issue with all this public stuff is because we're throwing ideas out all the time. But on some level, we're just looking for 1 joke or 3 jokes. But on some level, you could build a whole 90-second bit out of this if you're building it for like a couple of months. It is so fun.
Yeah. I mean, this whole current affairs was to get like social media, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? You could, if you wanted to, you could build into a 90-second bit, and then if you have more material on Putin and Ukraine and Russia and America and Trump, like this would totally fit within that scope of it.
Yeah.
I got some idea if you want like and how wars are started. I know the First World War was someone shoot someone, and there's a
Yeah.
treaty, and there's something like. But then the ONU came, and there's some rules.
I love you. There should be a show just you explaining things
Shit.
to people.
I'm better in Spanish, man, but in English I get like.
The guy shot a guy and there was a treaty.
And then, you know, the guy that shot the guy, and there was a treaty, and then okay, let's go to war. And then there's the ONU, and you have rules now. So when Putin invaded Ukraine, I don't know if you remember, it was like the whole week before that, he was getting tanks to the border. And he was like, "This is not a war. I just want to take the tanks there." You know, it's like I just want to see the. He's like, "No, you're invading." No, I'm not invading. You know, everybody knew he was going to invade, and then and then boom, he invaded, and then he's a war operation, whatever. But then. Yeah, it seems like a teenager saying, "I just want to put my tanks over here," you know. It's like, and then Trump just boom goes into Venezuela and gets, you know, like done.
Trump in Venezuela.
Yeah. I don't know how wars start. I think there's something there.
I like the rule. I like the idea of rules as well. I do like the idea of so many rules in war. And he's broken it. Okay, but it's a war. I feel people are gonna. He shouldn't be doing that. And but he shouldn't be doing any of it, really, to be honest.
Red tape, you call it red tape? There's a lot of red tape. You know? It's like, hey, just invade the thing. You know, it's like, what is the problem? So you like how I explain things? I get scrambled in my head.
But I know
you sound like you're going to give a really good, detailed explanation of things, and then you just make up shit as you go along.
Oh shit.
Okay.
It's like you sound like you're going to explain the causes behind World War One, and it's just some guy got shot, and then
some guy got shot.
But I actually think it's kind of because it's kind of like Bill Burr does something similar, where like I feel Bill Burr leans into his ignorance, but he's not really ignorant, and you're not really ignorant either. But there's something really fun about hearing Bill Burr. He's like describing who Kim Kardashian is, but he'll do it via his perspective. And you're like, I know exactly who you're talking about, and that's a hilarious description and accurate description, ironically, of that person. So when you describe a USB, I'm like, this is ridiculous, but also I'm like, but it's actually kind of brilliant in a way.
Okay,
so I mean it like, well, I mean it a few different ways, but I do mean it is hilarious, but it does not necessarily in an insulting way. I'm like, you should maybe keep going with it.
I feel like Colman treats me different since he find out I was in a special school. You're doing great, buddy. You're doing great, buddy.
Is this true?
Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
fuck.
It was true. No, the special school.
Oh, no. But is it true that I'm treating you differently?
No.
Okay, I'm like, no.
No, but
do you know what? Maybe we should bring someone else on board.
Take your time,
I realized the limit of Maurizio. I'm like, you know what?
Oh shit! I was gonna do the boys. No, I'm not gonna do the boys.
You've started, but mind you, you've started throwing it in a bit more.
I'm leaning into my reality. No, but the Louis C.K. thing. He's got the Duck Dynasty, when the TV show that he made $1 million because the Duck Dynasty.
But is that Louis C.K. is a bit on there?
That's Louis. No. That's Bill Burr. Maybe Louis C.K. has another one. But this guy became a multi-billionaire because he invented a dog whistle, and they made a program about him. So he explained, it was like, the Duck Dynasty guy, he invented a whistle for ducks. The normal one went, bzz, and the other one went, fucking bzz. So, I don't know, you have to see him, but the way he explained it, that's it.
Yeah. All right, sure, let's jump into me. All right, I think we're just going to watch back my set. So this is me doing the Barbie bit. So it was at Thorny Thursday, last Thursday, my first time doing the Barbie bit. So let's just kind of maybe jump in, see where we are. Slowly losing the audience. Someone says 100% here. I'm so annoyed.
I like the part how I thought the same thing. Everybody laughed and started clapping. It's like, hey, that's my joke. It's like, but you say like, well, that shows that the joke works.
Yeah.
I have the same feeling. Like,
well, okay.
Don't clap at him. This is my joke.
Tell you what, I'll play it, but we're at 1:45. Hold on, here we go. Go on, we'll play it. Why not? Oh shit, I can't because it's gonna ruin. Nah, fuck it. But I think when they say 100%, I like to think that's their cum face. However, they say 100%. So they're like 100%. I'm like, oh, interesting. That's how you come. I feel like I'm slowly losing the audience.
100%.
100%.
It's a great heckle, to be honest. It is a very good heckle.
But that's your joke. He's just repeating your thing, Like,
it's a great
heckle. It's a great heckle.
But the thing that annoys me, well, one, I was annoyed anyway, and that was fucking Alice's dad.
Yeah.
Alice's dad.
But the thing that annoys me is I usually
Let's tell Ali's dad that he's on the podcast now.
is that do you know what? I'm just annoyed to be one-upped, but I'm annoyed because sometimes what I'll do is I'm like, you can give me a percentage after a joke. So I set them up to give a percentage. So I'm annoyed that I'm like that I didn't do it. So he did it. So he took it from. But if I'd set them up, it would still be within my fucking thing. Because when I heard, I'm like, I fucking heard that heckle before, but that's where I'm annoyed. I'm like, you're not actually original.
But you did well. I mean, let the people see how you.
A round of applause. Why not? But it shows that the joke actually fucking works.
But were you actually annoyed? Did
I
that
was
annoy
actually
you?
a little annoyed.
Okay, because I love that. But I mean, that's a compliment. That is totally a compliment to your joke.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true,
no,
that's
no,
true.
it is. I was annoyed. And actually, when I said that, shows the joke works. I don't know why I was annoyed. I think I was annoyed because they weren't coming with me a little bit up to that moment as well. And then to get that back. I think if we watch it from the beginning, which we're not because it's a public episode, because I did the same opening bit that I do. They didn't come with me, and I tried something new. I tried some more. I explored more, and they didn't come with me, and I was like, oh, fuck's sake. And then I got that heckle. That got the biggest fucking laugh.
For me, that's the problem. That they were not laughing a lot, and that got a huge laugh. It's like, oh, fuck.
And I'm like,
what am I even
did enjoy that concept.
Yeah.
But I saw Chris, because the light is on in there, and Chris, I saw you do this. to my line back, and I was like, well, okay, I got Chris anyway. But I was actually...
You're doing great, Colman.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep on.
But it did actually annoy me a little bit, because I think I become feisty for the next 16 minutes. Feisty. But anyway, I think
Feisty comedian.
Caitlin, do you know Caitlin Clark? Have you heard of Caitlin Clark? She's this American WNBA basketball player. She's doing like really well, but she's white.
Yeah, this is another bit that you were thinking of working on, no?
Yeah. I don't know if this is okay. But it just makes me think, like, if your best player is white, you don't have a sport. Do you know what I mean? Like, when did golf really kick off? When Tiger Woods came along. Tennis, the Williams sisters. If Caitlin Clark is the best WNBA player, I'm like, I don't take your sport seriously yet. Okay. I really have a bunch.
Is there something else?
No.
That's
Because first of all, I'm just playing with the idea, and I think they laugh. No, I have nothing else but the okay. It always gets a laugh. And all right, fine. This sort of resignation. They're like, fine, you're not coming for this one. I keep playing, or
yeah.
I don't have a bunch of. Is it Matt? What's the name of the company? Mattel. Mattel have a new Barbie. It is called Autistic Barbie. Yeah. The reaction to this is insane.
That is. I tell you who it is.
Oh, that's right.
I know who it is. Who Kim or,
No. It's Jacob. It's Jake. Jake Graves. Jacob.
Sorry, that's right.
Who has a show about autism, and
Yeah.
it says he's not autistic and that sort of stuff. So he does this out of place reactions. Which
All right, okay. Because I was like, that like it's the same as when I was like, I don't know if it was himself, but when I said Caitlin Clark, she's a WNBA, but she's white. I think it's 'cause earlier, if we watch back, you hear someone go, ugh, and I'm like, I'm just like so unprepared for that response. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, this is so like. Right now, for me, if you could be in my brain, I'm like, I don't know what's going on with this audience. The heckle, I'm like, what? You know. I keep going.
Yeah.
It was for you, I guess.
Not just autistic Ken.
Say it again?
Not just autistic Ken.
Like, so
not just autistic Kim.
I'm so lost in this moment. I'm like,
every time like, what?
This is becoming. This is not usual for Barcelona crowd, to be honest, to get this kind of involved. That the 100% heckle just opened up the floodgates of everyone. Like, this is now discussion.
It's good. I think they're involved. I would rather have this than a quiet, not laughing room. Yeah?
that is true. There's something about me that I think they're like, oh, I can chat to this guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Matches autistic cat.
Matches Autistic Ken. Yes. I actually don't know if they brought out Autistic Ken just yet, but I guess they presume every Ken's probably autistic.
Okay, that got a bit of a laugh.
And I think that's a keeper. I think that's a good joke.
You need to bring this girl with you to barbershop.
But on some level, I think every doll is autistic. Look, it can't look at you. Do you know what I mean? It's, where's I going to go with that? But I think, because autistic Barbie, I was like, on some level, because she has like headphones and like a fidget spinner, and it kind of feels like Mattel were just like, look, we've extra headphones from like skiing Barbie, like how, like, so I just imagine they're at the board meeting, like, all right, pitch ideas to use this product to just sell more Barbie, like they have an extra tea cozy, and they're like, Irish terrorist Barbie. You know what I mean? Just trying to fucking.
I think briefcase would have been more
tea
fun.
cozy. What is that?
A tea cozy.
A tea cozy. You know a tea? Okay, that's interesting.
So if you make tea, you can put into a teapot.
Yeah.
And then you put this little, like, it's almost like a hat on the teapot to keep it warm. It's called
Keep the
tea
teapot
cozy.
warm.
So in my head it goes like, because the Irish terrorists always have the balaclava.
All right.
But actually, I think the briefcase actually made me laugh more when you suggested that. Just because it's like, it's a little removed. So I think I'm going to try briefcase for Irish terrorists.
For me, but not knowing the.
I think also a briefcase is more likely. Barbie's more likely to have a briefcase than a tea cozy.
Yeah.
I mean, the tea cozy is something probably only Irish and English people know. You know? So people that are not Irish or English in this, I don't know, but yeah.
I mean, the laugh comes from an English comedian.
Who
Kim laughed.
Oh, right, okay.
She's very English.
Very English.
She'll get tea. She's very. It's not just English. She's very English.
What is very English?
Tea cozy will get attached to her. She'll
fucking like bring it on too much. Trad wife Barbie. It's just the original Barbie, I guess.
I think that's a
that's a good one.
That's a fun.
I just think you keep going with that, you know what I mean? Right wing Barbie. You know, there's something in that. I was on the apps, and I remember there was this one lady. She said, "I want."
So I think I just end with a bit
right wing Barbie.
Yeah, I feel like this is just the first time you've done it, right?
Yeah.
Right wing Barbie, terrorist Barbie, trad wife. I think you can find better ones and do it like more tidy, like 3 of them, and maybe end with a twist. You know.
Do you know what's weird though? Is I watch it, but no, I think you're right. But I think what's weird is I watch it back. You know, when I picked when I did the taxi driver bit, I remember I felt more passionate about that bit because I really do have an opinion on that. I was like, fuck those taxi drivers charging me fucking 60 quid. Like, I'm like, fuck that. Here, I picked it because I was like, autism, genders in there. And I realized when I'm watching it back, I'm like, I kind of don't give a shit. Like, in the real world, I'm like, I mean, I should do a bit in it because I think it would be controversial, might do well for reviews, but I kind of don't care. I have a stronger opinion about taxi drivers than I do about any stuff.
And then
really.
it comes back to the attitude thing again, where a lot of it is about attitude, and there's not that much attitude there.
Yeah,
it's
it's
an
just
idea you're kind of looking off. It's on the book, and okay, here's an interesting idea. It's more an observation.
I like if anything, it should only ever be 15 seconds or 20 seconds. If I don't have a strong opinion about it, right, it should almost be that small.
Yeah, unless it's leading somewhere, unless it's leading to something about.
You know, maybe, and we all work in different ways. You know, everybody's got our own style. For me, you know, the fact that you come with the notebook and just read it like, you give something in, but you're reading it and then going back. For me, it feels like you're throwing it away. So that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. You may find something good, or maybe you're not as interested as just what you just said. But I guess the whole, even for you and for the audience, you know, this going to the book thing is just, I'm going to throw something, then I'm going to go throw something else.
Yeah.
You're definitely not going to get in the emotional thing. You don't have the emotion, that's okay.
Yeah.
But even if there was a little bit, you're going to lose it with that thing.
Yeah. No, that is true.
So what I'm trying to say, no, you keep doing that, right? In my case, I try never to go up with a notebook. So this is a problem because what I try to do is, okay, I'm going to remember, I'm going to write these 2 minutes, I'm going to try to remember, I'm going to write something down here. But for me, the format has to be like finished product delivered. Then I'm going to ruin it somehow. I don't learn it. I think about the letters, so I don't put the energy. But that's another thing, you know?
I do like. No, I don't actually like having a notebook, even though I feel very secure having one. But I do like coming up with rough ideas, like just coming up on stage with rough ideas. But I do hear what you're saying. The notebook, I think, because I remember, Chris, you said something similar to me at Fringe. I don't know if I have sinuses or if I'm what, like my nose is blocked. But you said, because you saw me at Fringe, and you're like, just leave the notebook behind now. You kind of know it. I remember I left the notebook behind, and the next gig was like the funnest gig. Because I knew the material, and now I could just like kind of riff a little bit on my own material. So I do hear what you're saying.
Yeah, maybe it's a safety net. Right?
Yeah, there's something very secure. I'm like, well, I can go back to this.
Yeah. And if it doesn't work, I'm just trying it, you know. Like
Yeah.
Again, if it's there, I mean, I think if it's there, there's ways to use it to make it part of the performance. I think if you can have a notebook, acknowledge it being there and play with it in some way. For me,
I think the only time a notebook works, you acknowledge it. Hey guys, I'm going to try stuff from this. Is where you have like 25 ideas. What do you think about this? Oh, there might be something in that. What do you think about this? Like I've done that before from the notebook, where I threw out like so many ideas, and now they were excited about what else does he have in the notebook.
Yeah. In this one, you can tell it's like you have two, so you throw the first one, it didn't work. I'm gonna throw another one that is like I'm not really, you know. There's a lot of them. Cool.
Yeah. The problem is, I suppose, here's a whole bunch of different ideas on this one idea. While if it's a notebook, you're like, no, I want 20 separate, isolated ideas.
Yeah. No, but for me, it's not a problem of having the notebook. Like that could be your thing, you know. You can know it by heart, and you still have the notebook, and you go back and you make it part of the thing.
Yeah,
there's no problem. But yeah, the vibe is like I don't really care about this. You know, like,
yeah, I hear you. Yeah, like my whole energy is.
Exactly.
No, as well. Certainly at this moment of the set, my energy I think was like that based on
what happened before.
Like, I did my opening bit that usually and I was like, oh, okay, then that. I'm like, all right. I mean,
how many people were in the room? Like
I don't know, but I think they've all spoken at some point in the set. It was a very small audience, maybe 10 or so. I think it wasn't many more. It wasn't the most animated audience.
Okay, well, sure. Look, let's call it there. That's well. Thank you all right. So let me wrap up. Well, thank you very much. Actually, or maybe I should just decide what I'm doing. Do you know what? I don't know if I'm going to do the Barbie thing again, but so let me think on it, because I don't want to say yes, and I feel like I'm only halfway in and out on that thing. So I think it's kind of important, certainly for me, to pick something that I'm like, no, my nose is so fucking blocked that I actually want to fucking.
For me, I did a lot of research for like news of the week or fun stuff, and I looked for a lot of it, and then I said I don't want to write something that I'm gonna do and then forget and it's not gonna work. So I checked in my files and I found the earthquake thing. And with the winds, I guess that it's going to work. So, don't worry, man. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, look, thank you so much, Chris and Mauricio. Thank you very much for coming and joining us. Please join us over on Patreon. That's going to come up on screen now. Patreon.com/building an hour. We should actually start saying that rather than just say, hey, check this link on the screen. The link is patreon.com/building an hour. My nose is so fucking blocked. Can you hear that in my voice?
Yes, I can hear your nose.
It's going to be over the whole screen. They might not be able to even see us. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. Wherever you point right now, I'll put it on screen wherever you point.
Okay.
There we go.
Is that all you could come up with?
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know. So, patreon.com/building an hour. Please join us there. You get to kind of essentially what we couldn't show you in that set, you can get to watch on Patreon because you get to actually just see us build the material. Thank you so much. I think that's everything. See you in the next one.
See you next
one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.